Hello, you guys. How is everybody doing? I'll wait a couple of seconds here while people jump on, but we are talking all things Instagram parties today. I think there's been a lot of interest in this topic and using this platform because I feel like there's a need right now to explore different platforms to run our online parties, right? I know Facebook has been can be a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes gives us can give us a little few challenges here and there. And I also, with that being said, think it's even without that, I think it's important that we're always trying new things. We're always getting outside of our comfort zones. We're using different methods, different platforms, because we want to look at this in the long term of things, right? We don't want to burn out. We don't want to get bored. Like I'm always doing things differently because I want to keep that excitement. I want to keep things fresh, not just for myself, but for my customers. I think it's really important. So sometimes this means it can be scary. Sometimes it feels, it's uncharted territory when we try different things. So I want to encourage you to try some things. And we're talking Instagram today, but I don't want you to limit yourself on just branching out to Instagram. Maybe you're already doing this. I don't know. Whatever it is, try some different stuff. I was recently just in a messenger party. You can do text parties. I know we've tried, Wix shout outs, doing like email stuff. There's a ton of ways to do it. So try some stuff. Get outside of that. Sometimes it means there's a little bit more work in the beginning because you have to reset everything up. But then once you do it, you can kind of cruise with it. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hello, you guys. I'll try not to miss comments. I'm so glad you guys are here and excited for this. You're wearing that bra in your workout this morning. Love it. Thank you for this. I've been wanting to know how to do Instagram parties. Good. I love these bras. The star mesh, they're so good. Like I have to try not to wear them. I have a star mesh problem because I want to wear them with everything. I rotate between black and white. On that note, we need more colors of these. We need more colors of the star mesh. We're just going to put that out into the universe right there. All right. So let's jump in. This is basically kind of like a little review, a little setup training for what we're going to do next week. Okay. So this is kind of like step one, part one in this. Our party, and I tried to do, you'll probably see like a ton of notes in not the comments, but like the description of this video. I put those there just in case anyone's like listening to this while they're driving or you're on the go, which I think we always pretty much are in this business. So if you want to come back, you'll have some notes. Otherwise, if you are home and you're sitting there with a notepad and a pen, take some notes on this, but I tried to put some stuff in place for you, at least to kind of walk you through step by step. Of course, you guys, you're so sweet. Oh, you are not, Christina. We're gonna get you through this. I feel like that too sometimes. I'm like, we just gotta try stuff, put it out there, see what works, what doesn't. But from what I have experienced doing Instagram parties, what I love about it is the way I'm going to show you today. It's something that, yes, takes an initial setup, some time to initially set it up. But then once you have the groundwork laid and you put some time into getting this group set up, you can use it again and again and again. And it's never going to take as much time as it does for the initial setup. So that's another reason why I wanted to do this training today, so that you have some time to kind of work on getting your profile set up and can start chipping away at it. I mean, even after my last party, I'm still adding more stuff. So our training party will we'll start Tuesday. So we're going to run it from Tuesday to Friday next week. So March 22nd through the 25th. The link is actually, I'll post it in the comments when I'm done. I probably won't start adding people to the party until closer because I'm still doing a few things in it as far as setup goes, but I'll put the link there. It's also in the description of this video in the example verbiage. You can grab it there too. All right, so we're going to go through 5 things today to kind of walk you through where do we start with this, okay? And I'm going to start from the very beginning and we're going to work it up all the way till you're posting in the party, okay? Yes, I love that. Always looking to work smarter, not harder. That is what we want to do. We want to keep things fresh. We don't want to burn out, you guys, and we want to be efficient. So sometimes setting new platforms up like this, getting that groundwork laid, then you can use it over and over again. All right. So first thing we're going to do, I want you, what I have found that works. Now, most of us all have an Instagram account that you post for ZYIA, right? You may combine with your personal or not. I think most of us have a different Instagram account set up just for ZYIA. This is going to be kind of the same thing. It is going to be a different profile that you set up only for your parties, okay? So what I did, and you can call this whatever you want, I called mine ZYIA Pop-Up. And I'm going to do my best to show you my screen, but I know it's a little hard to see it this way. If I was really good, I would have pre-recorded this and I would have had like screenshots up in the corner here showing you, but that didn't happen. Maybe that'll be step 2 for me. But you're going to, if you don't know how to set up an additional account, you want to make it easy on yourself. You want to be able to toggle between your different accounts. I'm on my ZYIA Gal one. I can go ahead and click to my ZYIA Pop-Up one. Very easy, right? You want it like that. So if for any reason you don't know how to do this, when you're in your accounts, you're going to click the 3 little dashes in the upper right-hand corner, and you're going to click on Settings. And then you're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to click Add Accounts, okay? These steps are in the notes, okay, of this video. So if you're, like I said, if you're on the move and you can't write this down, they are listed there. And then you're going to click the very bottom one that says Create New Accounts, okay? And then you'll know how to do it from there. You can upload a new profile, all that good stuff. So that's step 1 in this. Go ahead this week when we're done with this call, hopefully you can do it today, and set up a separate Instagram profile that you will use just for your parties, okay? I got some questions around this. I personally keep mine as a personal. I didn't change it to business. And I also kept it private, all right? That's so if I do choose that I want to run free shipping one day or whatever I want to do, I have the option because it's private. So I kept it personal and I kept it private. Oh, someone said, Krista, am I missing the Instaparty training? It's on now, Krista. I will text you. It's on now live. There we go. Okay, Krista, I hope you make it on. All right, so number 2, you guys, from here on, we're going to discuss a little bit about the pre-party setup, okay? This is all preparing, and this is what I want you to do this week. Prepare for this party. The first thing you're going to do when you have set up your new page, go through those steps I just talked about. And once your page is set up, you're going to get there and you're going to have an option to edit your profile. This is so cool because you're going to customize it for each party, okay? Obviously, your name, you keep your name there. Your username is going to be the name of mine's ZYIA Pop-Up, whatever you name it. And you could do like if, honestly, I'm ZYIA Gal, I could say ZYIA Gal Shopping, ZYIA Gal Party, whatever. You can use your same kind of handle and then just add like shopping event or party or whatever. That if you need help like figuring out a name, you can totally use your existing name and then add on to it. Is this just for our training party? Yes, this is for our training part. No. I'm sorry. This is for you to use. I'm training you how to do this so you can run it with your own customers. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it because ultimately I want you to be able to run these events yourself. So I'm just talking about how you would set it up. The training party is going to happen next week, and I'm going to walk you through how you will then use these profiles that we're setting up. Does that make sense? Sorry, I wasn't real clear with that. All right. Krista, yes, ZYIA Gals. Sorry, I'm going to respond to Krista. And Gold Diggers. Okay, hopefully Krista can get on. Okay, so once you're in there and you hit that edit profile, you have the option now on the part that says website. That is where you're going to put the specific party shopping link right there. It is so cool that we have that option. That's going to be where people go. We have 2 places that ultimately people are going to be able to shop from this party. One is going to be in the bio, and the others is going to be what you post throughout the party in your stories. Okay. So put that shopping link right there that will take them directly to the event that you have set up in your back office. You have that custom shopping link. That's where you're going to put on the website. So you keep the same Instagram name for all parties. Yeah, I do. I mean, I guess you could switch it up, but I just keep it the same. You can change it like in my bio here. And we're going to talk about this too. So in the actual bio section, I put Tuesday, March 22nd to Friday, March 25th. And I put it between like those crosses that I always do. That's going to be the duration of the party. So what that means is this event is open to whoever, let's say your hostess, you're running an event for your hostess. You let her know this week is yours. They invite you get everyone added into the group. At the end of the group, you delete them. I know that sounds weird, but we're going to go over that. Okay. So then the next party would come in, you add them all in, and we're not going to like delete them. Like we're going to get them added into your other groups, make sure they're following you on social media. That was not quite the right verbiage to use as delete them, but they're not going to be in this group anymore. Okay. Oh, hey, I can find it in this group. Okay, good. Oh, good. I can't see your name. I'm hopefully, Krista, is that you? Hopefully that was you that just said that. It doesn't show your name. Okay. So, let's get back to this. So you're going to put the date that you're running the event, and maybe you're doing it. You guys can do this however you want. Maybe you want to do a 1-day event. Maybe you're running it all week. I'm doing mine from Tuesday to Friday because that's typically when I run my parties, but you use this however you want. If you want to run it 2 weeks, a month, whatever. I don't think I recommend doing a month, but you never know. Maybe you're doing a fundraiser and it lasts longer, whatever you want. Put the dates in there. And then at the very bottom, so I put welcome to our online ZYIA active pop-up shopping event with Lindsay Salapari. She's going to be, by the way, our fake hostess. Okay. So you'll see her name pop up. We did it together before, and she said she'll totally be our stand-in fake hostess for our training party. Okay. At the bottom though, I put in a different font, says all members removed at close of event. So they know, hey, you're going to be here. We're going to have an event. We're going to have a shopping party. I'm going to show you all my favorites. And then at the end, I'll give you other options to stay connected or host your own party or be a rep, whatever. But you'll be removed from this particular group. Does that sound okay? Oh, good. Yes. Krista's here, you guys. I was like, hold on. I'm going to text Krista. Hold on. I'm so glad you made it in here. Good. All right. So on that note, do you guys know how to get that different font? Can you see that? It's slightly different font. There's an app. I think there's probably multiple apps, but the one I use is called Characters. And you can it makes your font look smaller, or you can do it in circles. So anyway, if you want to do that and you want it to display like that in your bio on Instagram, you can, I'll show you. It gives you all of these options. So you can do like little stars, little moons. Can you guys see this? So sorry, it's not very professional. But I like to use that, and you can put that just so it's smaller. You don't want that in like you're being removed, but just something, hey, at the end of the close of event, this group, you'll be removed from the group, whatever, however you want to word it. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. So we went through. So here it's really important. Your bio is going to change slightly with every event, you guys. So next party, you're just going to go in, you're going to change the dates, change the name of your hostess, and change the shopping link. That's it. But you're all set up. You don't have to change much beyond that. And you just change it, just those things. I love the capability of posting to stories. You can be more creative and fun. I feel like the actual posts are so limited as far as how pictures look sometimes. I posted a few pictures where people's heads were cut off. Yes, so true. And that's what I'm loving about this. And again, it takes a little bit getting used to, but it's so awesome using this platform because we all have the ability to link directly from our stories now. So it's a very easy. I'm finding with these events, people want fast, they want easy, they want to be like, here's the product and here's where you get it. So when we can share it both in our posts and in our stories and have the ability to link directly to that product, so easy. I think people are loving it. And I do feel like people are on Instagram a lot right now. I mean, people are still on Facebook, but I feel like Instagram, a lot of people, and maybe it will depend from hostess to hostess. You may have somebody that isn't on Instagram. Well, we can do theirs on another platform or on Facebook, but somebody that primarily lives social media on Instagram, let's do an Instagram party with them. That only makes sense, right? Okay, so I think those are 2. So number 3, you guys, this is where I want you to work on this week. So we're still in the pre-party setup. This is the part that I want to talk to you most about. This is what I want you to do kind of this week after you set up your profile. So what we have here, you guys, is really the ability to almost have like a miniature website. It is so cool because we have the option to add these little highlights on here. Can you see those? They're the little bubbles that appear at the top of your post. So for anyone who doesn't know how to do a highlight, I'm going to walk you through that and show you. And I'll give you some ideas. I mean, I literally broke it down in my head like, okay, what would I have on a website? Well, I'd want them to know who I am. I'd want them to know who our hostess is. I'd want them to be able to browse through my favorite products. And I'd want them ultimately to know if they want to host, information about that. And then what's in the rep kit if they want to rep. So I put those through there. I have this, let me give you an example. So the tanks, you can click on tanks and you can click through and it has the product names and a picture of the tank. Okay. Just like that. Now these ones, because I'm intending these to always stay there. Okay. These are going to always go. I can keep adding to it, but I'm not going to take these down and re-upload them for every party. That would be ridiculous. So I'm leaving these here. I am leaving them right here. I have my favorite sets. You can click through. So if I'm brand new to this page, I can easily click on those highlights and see, okay, these are her favorite bras. It's very easy. Honestly, I feel like it's easier than navigating the website. They come on here, they click the little highlights, and I have them all labeled: shorts, joggers, and pants. All of it is right here. So I have in the beginning, and I would want this to come up first, so we'll talk about that in a second. I have hello. I say, hi, I'm Chrissy Tager. And then I've been with ZYIA Active for 4 years. I'm a mom to 2 girls. I'm married to this guy. That's all I have. But just so they know who I am, right? These are, if we're inviting somebody else is hosting and you're inviting them here, you want them to know who you are, make it personal. And then you also want to focus on your hostess. That's super, super important. So I have a little section on here and you could do the same thing, but at the minimum, put a picture so they know, kind of highlight her so she feels special. And then I have all the different products. And then I also have a little section if they want to be a rep. There's the starter kit. And guess what? This one does have the link because that's never going to change. Okay, so they actually could click on purchase kit and it would bring them to enroll. But going back to what I said in the beginning here, I don't have links to the products on these because I don't want to change them every single time I have an event. I want these to show up and have the product name, and I put the product number and the product name so people, if they're like, oh, I want the grid bra, they can easily know the name of it and the product number. They can search it on the site. But I don't have these linked because you'd have to take them down and re-upload them for every single party. We don't want that. So highlights, no links, just product pictures. So let's talk about how we do that. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know how to do this, you click the little plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to click story. And let's say I'm going to add these leggings. You can stretch it, whatever, make it fit like that. I'm going to grab I'm going to grab the product name and the product number. I'm just literally taking this right off the site. I'm going to include the product number. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my Instagram. So I have the little picture up and I'm going to click the text. I'm just going to paste it on there. You can change like the size of the text right here. I keep mine, try to keep it all consistent. I feel like that just looks best. But you could, maybe you have all that font, or maybe you want the black behind it, or whatever it is, but keep it consistent throughout. So it has a general like look and feel for your Instagram website, we'll call it. So once you have that on there, you can place the text wherever you want. And we're going to click that little arrow to go forward. And now here you have the option. So it's selected your story. Okay, it's going to go to your stories. You're going to hit share. But on this next screen, you have the option of hit add highlights. Okay, so I'm going to click add highlights. And here, maybe I don't have leggings set up yet. I'm just creating this. This is your brand new account. You don't have any highlights set up yet. You would hit the plus that says add to highlights. Okay, so you can create a new one. Or in this case, I already have leggings set up. I would hit the leggings button and it would add on there. So it's really, really cool. And then it's gonna stay there. But the reason why you want to do this ahead of time, you don't want to do this in your party, because when you're posting stories in your parties, you want links on those. Okay, you want your highlights done. By the time you open your party, you want all your highlights there. You don't want to be adding to it, because those, when we're in party mode, like we want those to be live links that go directly to that person's shopping event. Does that make sense, you guys? Can we see your setup and your posts? Yeah, and that's a lot of that's going to be next week in our training party. I'm going to treat it like an actual party, so you can be a fly on the wall and see the whole thing. I will show you though what mine looks like. I mean, this is kind of what you can see. It's a mixture of product posts. It's a mixture of videos. A lot of thank you for your order, and then they scroll over and you can see what they purchased. A lot of that kind of stuff, but that's what I'm going to show you next week. I will model it. I'll show you how I do the videos, all that good stuff. Okay. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you're finding value to this. It's really, I don't know. I'm big on not just hearing like this. Yes, I'm walking you through kind of the setup of it, but I am big on experiencing it, like being able to have someone model it and then I can try it and so forth. So hopefully the training party will kind of be like the part that really shows you, and you can screenshot stuff, you can share it, all that stuff. That's what it's intended for. Like take this content, screenshot it, use it again, however you want. Do you delete every post and start it clean on pics? Oopsies. Or just followers. So I will wipe this clean. This is from my last week or whatever. And I will wipe it all clean, but I will keep all of these graphics in a little, my little folder on my phone. And I will start it again with the same way. I started out with a welcome post, linking my hostess. So excited. Welcome to our online ZYIA Active shopping event. So excited you're here. Thank you again for hosting. Tag your hostess, all that stuff. Okay. And then shopping link in bio, because we don't have the capability from the post to link directly. So you just keep referring them back to that bio link that takes them directly to their shopping. Okay. Oh, I had a lot more here too. What to expect, who we are, when, all this stuff. But I'm gonna show you this, so don't feel like you have to know all this. I'm gonna show you this next week in our training event, and that way you can screenshot everything. But this is my actual shopping event. So with that being said, my actual profile I use for parties. So unfortunately, after our training event, I'll have to remove you, but you can always message me if you need back in, and you can be a part of another one. But I will, the Facebook training groups, we can keep up forever, but this one I'll have to remove you after. I'm so sorry. Can you schedule posts on Instagram like you can in a Facebook group? You can. I don't think directly in the app, but there's Planoly I've used. That's a third-party app. So there's ways to do it. You can definitely schedule them, make your life easier. It's actually a great idea, especially if you're on the go and all that. Oh, good. Jennifer, I hope this helps. I think it's a cool platform. I found it successful. I found it easy. I mean, of course, in the beginning, you're kind of like, is this going to work? How do we do this? But once you set it up, you can use it over and over. And it's literally like you're setting up a website, but it's Instagram and it's just for your parties. Okay. So do you guys have any questions before we move on? Any questions on the setup? This is everything we've gone over is setting up your profile. So how to get those highlights, how to post your stories. Keep in mind that stories do stay up there for 24 hours. So again, you don't want to be doing this the night before your party. You want to do this days before your party or a week. Start now and then be chipping away at it so that the time that your party does start, you're done. All your highlights are up, everything. Let's see, just one host is at a time. Yeah, I've only done that. I'm sure you could, but it'd be tricky because you can only post one link in your bio. So I'd probably recommend to do just one at a time, unless you are super tech savvy and you can direct them to a landing page, which would take them to two parties. If anyone's a website developer, you could do that. But I probably stick with just one hostess for now. If you have a Facebook business page and it's connected to the Instagram account, you can schedule Instagram posts through the business manager and Facebook. Yes. Okay. That's good to know. So you can do that. Yeah. If it's a business page. Now this is set up a personal private page. So I'm not sure how that would work, but you can do that on a business. If you have your accounts linked, you can do that. That's good. All right. Oh, that's a great idea, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. You guys, if you have multiple hostess, you can link the link in your bio. You could link them to your milkshake link. The milkshake app. You guys remember what that is? You got to check it out if you don't have it. It is what I have. I think I have it on. Oh no, I changed it. I think it's on my Facebook one, but you can set up, go to your app store and type in milkshake. And it is the coolest thing. There's all these cute templates. You can put links in there. That is such a great idea. And you could literally link it to a page that has a link for each hostess. That is brilliant. I love it. I was icing cupcakes for skating wind up tonight. Milkshake, check it out. Oh my gosh, life game changer. I'll do another training on milkshake if you want. We did one a while back. It's awesome. It's basically like another website for yourself, and you put pictures in. It's beautiful. It's very like well done. You just pop in your links, your pictures. It's so good. Oh, good, Jennifer. I'm glad. I'll do it again if you guys want a milkshake training up. It's awesome, and this just changes our game for our Instagram parties. So true. I love that. We need to think about this more. I made one a long time ago with you. Oh, good, Jordan. Yeah, do you still use it? They're super cute. A lot of people on their normal personal page or their business page will have their milkshake link there. It's like Linktree. Have you guys used Linktree? It's like that, but a way cuter, trendier, nice, clean line look to it. Like Linktree is just your links. Like think of that, but just up the game, like big time. It's so good. Let's see. Why have I not heard of milkshake? Oh my gosh, you guys, check it out. Like right after this call, we're doing it now. And download the app and start playing around with it. It's so good. And then we'll do a training on it if you guys want. All right. So this last part, and then we'll wrap up because we're pretty close to being done. This last part is going to be talking briefly on, oh wait, shoot. No, we're not in the last part. Okay. I got to go faster. Sorry guys. The next part, number 4, is invite. Now, this is super, super important. And I want to spend a little time on this to talk about it because this is going to set the groundwork for the success of your party, you guys. It's so important that you do this correctly. All right, so let's say you're all set up here. Now, we are going to click those 3 little lines in the upper right-hand corner. We're going to click settings again, and we're going to hit the follow and invite friends, okay? So here we are, and you have options. You can invite them by text message. You can invite them by email. You have a few options here, okay? Personally, I feel like I get the most sales. I get the most response, everything when I text message people. So I'm going to go ahead and use that as an example, and I'm going to say invite friends by SMS. And Instagram is so sweet. It pops in a little message for us. It says, I'm on Instagram as ZYIA Pop-Up. Install the app to follow my photos and videos. Don't use that. Don't use that at all. Okay, so what you can do, and I put the verbiage in the description of this video. Okay, it's right there. You can copy and paste it, you guys. Just change out the link and change out the person's name. But I got rid of all of that terribleness. So you have the little link there. I keep it in my notes. That's what I did when I copied it. In the description, and I literally changed out their verbiage for this. Hi, Brenda. I'm having a ZYIA Active Instagram shopping event. I know you love activewear, so wanted to reach out and see if you wanted to join our online party. So much cute stuff. I absolutely love this brand. This would be like for your hostess, what your hostess would send out. Here's the Instagram group with products and links to shop. I didn't include any pictures either, you guys. There's no pictures. There's no nothing. People are going to click on that link to see the products and the shopping links, okay? So give your hostess some verbiage to use, and then they can send that out. Now, again, my group's private, so I'll have to approve people as they come in, and it's pretty easy. Like, you know when you're going to start inviting people, so you can see like that day you'll get you'll get the request and you just approve them and add them. Okay. But this is gold to your hostess. Give them this verbiage and then they can send it out to whoever they want to invite. But the key is to have them personalize it. And yes, this is going to take a little bit, like they're messaging people individually. They can of course take this and post to their Facebook group too. That's fine. Or I'm sorry, their personal Facebook page or Instagram, whatever. You can take this and put it wherever you want. But I really want my hostesses to know, hey, you're going to get the best quality people when you personally reach out. Here's some example text. Send this to people you think would be interested. And it's personal. It is personal. You thought of them because you know they love not Instagram. They love activewear. It is so important. So have them, give them this, and then have them text it to whoever they think would love to be in the group to shop. Super important. Yeah, they invite their friends. So you can give them, they don't have to be, you can't have multiple admins, unfortunately, if you have like a private or personal Instagram profile. So you can still put that ball in their court though. You give them this with the link to join the group, to request to join, and they can send that out to anyone they want. So really, really cool way to do it. And again, just have them still post on their Facebook and Instagram, whatever. But in addition, have them message people individually. All right. What else? Any questions on that, you guys? And now I'm on to my last point. Yeah, you need to switch from Linktree to Milkshake. You absolutely do. You'll just like up your whole game. Like you're just winning in life when you do that. Let's see. Do you send new releases via text or email? Typically text. I do. If I have their number and I'm on that level with them, I always text. So the hostess is sending them a link to your profile. Yep, that they're the hostess of this party, but it's sending it directly to this additional profile that you have set up. So, and people are going to want, I kind of went back and forth with this, and you could try different things. You could either follow up that text with different images, graphics of your favorite products. But I almost feel like it's best in this case not to, because you want them to click on that link to follow. You have to accept them in that group so they can see all your content and the shopping links and all that stuff. So, oh, good. Yeah, go play around with Milkshake. All right. Any other questions about that, you guys? Anything? And again, everything's on here. You can copy and paste it, change it up, and your hostess might want to personalize it even more. Hey, I know you're working out a ton. If somebody just started, at a new gym, totally thought of you. I'm hosting a party with a fabulous brand, anything, make it personal. Make people want to click on that and join. And there's no, it's an Instagram profile. There's no stress on any of that. Like keep it light, keep it where they want to join. They want to see what your favorite products are. All right. So and I'm not going to go too much into this because this is all what we're doing next week. The next phase 2 of this training will be how to run this party. So we're going to touch on this. I'm not going to do much today. I'll just go over a couple brief things to keep in mind. Anytime that you make a post, let's say I posted a picture of the bomber jackets. Anytime I make a post, just how you would in a Facebook party, and you'd go over and you'd put the exact same verbiage that you would there, explain why it's your favorite product, this and that. And then you're going to say shopping link in stories. Okay. So that gives them the ability. And I'm going to show you this real quick. So let's say you're all set up, you're running your party, you've just made your first product post. You are going to want to follow up that post with the same product pic in your stories. So we're going to go here and we're going to hit story. Let's say I just made the post of these leggings right here. But this time we're going to click that little sticker icon. And you have this little amazing little sticker that says a link. That is what you're going to want to hit. Now it says URL. This is where you're going to put your event shopping link that hopefully takes you directly to that product. If you don't know how to do that, that'll be another training. We will go over that. You're going to put the product link in that event right there. Okay, so you're going to just copy and paste it. Copy from the website, put it in there. And then you see where it says customize sticker text. It's real light. It's in gray right here. And I don't know why I didn't know this for a while. I think, Blair, you were the one that showed me this. If you click that, you can change it to whatever you want. So you can say, If you just posted those leggings, you could say buy leggings or shop leggings, whatever you want. You can make it say whatever you want so that they know all of a sudden. Let me show you exactly what it looks like. So I'm going to click here. Let's say I'm linking these leggings. I'm going to grab that link. I'm going to pop that link right into the URL. And then I'm going to say shop leggings. Okay. Boom. There it is. You have a direct link to the product in that party. And you can change this. If you tap it, it'll change different colors. You can make it big, you can make it small, whatever you want. You can tilt it, have some fun with it. Just make it easy so they know. And you could put, I always have arrows pointing to things like buy leggings, whatever. So here, now it's easy. You just made the post. Maybe you went live about it. You talked about these leggings and you're like, check out my stories. Links right there. Boom. And it takes them directly to the party with the leggings. Okay. So play around with that. Super awesome thing we have available to us in Instagram though. Let's see what else. So keep that in mind. The other thing we want, and I just got rid of it, but we want to always tag our hostess. We want to make it so she can share it to her stories. That way people that even aren't even in the group, they are still shopping the event. Okay, maybe they didn't join, but your hostess is sharing it in her stories and they can click on that link. So awesome. It just has such a bigger reach, you guys. What else? I run it kind of the same way that I would a Facebook party. I go and I'll post my favorite products. I go on and I do either a live, or you can pre-record your videos, or do both, you guys. If this is something you're going to do all the time now, I would mix it. I would honestly have, maybe you have like a stock video you use for bras and joggers and you upload that, and then you pop on live later in the day and thank your hostess and ask people which one's their favorite. Like, you can intertwine the two. But I'm going to show you, are you guys still with me here? I know this is getting long. I want to show you a couple more things. It's a lot of information. But when you, let's say we're going to go live. We're going to go live right now. I'm just going to record this. So I'm going to hit the live button. We're going to flip it. Oops. We're going to flip it. Okay. And I'm going to go live, checking connection. Okay. You are now live. So hello. Here we are. You guys are live. The goats are over there. Let's stop it. I'm going to end now. And then we're going to hit the share button. Okay. And we're just going to call it test, but maybe I just did a product review. Okay. I'm going to tag my hostess, whatever else you want to do. I'm going to hit share. Okay, now once you've shared this, it's going to show up in your post down below. And then once it's there, hold on, it's just uploading a second. Okay, so here's our live video that we just posted. If you open that, you now have the ability, if you hit that little hit that little airplane, and you can add that to the stories. Okay, so now you have the ability, it's in our stories, you're getting even more views, and now you can tag your hostess again. You can tag her. Let's just say Lindsay is I'm going to add a little tag there. I'm going to add it to the stories, and now she's going to get it, and she can add it to her stories. You see where I'm going with this? Like, you can get way more visibility that way. Just keep tagging her, and to have a conversation with your hostess so she knows, like, hey, I'm going to tag you, and you can share it in your stories if you're comfortable with that. If she wants to go live and tag your page, then you can share it. If they come on, if you really have somebody that's comfortable and they're like, hey, I'm hosting a ZYIA Active shopping event. These are my favorite products. You can join us on our event, whatever. And then she posts to her stories and then tags you. Then you get it in your inbox and then you post it. Like, it just goes and goes. So keep that in mind. Oh, good, Jen. I'm glad you're still here. I'm like, sorry. I try to keep these really short and sweet, but there's so much information. You will post a reminder for next week so we don't miss the party run through. This is so good. Okay, good. Yeah, I absolutely will. It'll start Tuesday. So just think of it like instead of our live Q&A on Tuesdays, it'll be our event kicks off on Tuesdays. Okay, so I'll do a reminder. Our party starts today and we'll run it the same. And all the same kind of graphics, like, again, that you would use in Facebook, you'll do that here. I mean, I did a welcome post. I did party starts tomorrow. Let's shop. All that stuff. Okay, last thing, and then we'll wrap this up because next week I'll show you how to do this. But keep in mind when you're setting up your highlights, they keep changing the order. Okay, that really bothers me. When I have members that, let's say you're all complete with your highlights, when the last highlight that you've updated or added something to, that shows first. So the last one I did was leggings, so it's showing first. I don't want my leggings first. I want my hello first. So with that being said, if I want my hello to be first, I need to have a post that has recently been in there, so it's the first thing you say. So I showed you what I have in my hello. Hi, my name is Chrissy, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to just add something at the start of my event so that it pops up first. So I'm going to add for this one, I'm going to add a little graphic that I like that says, thank you for shopping. Or I'm sorry, thank you for supporting and shopping small. Okay. And I'm going to add that, share. I'm going to add to my highlights. I'm going to add that to my hello. And I'm going to hit done. Now, when I go back, when people come, the very first thing they see is hello. Okay. I don't know. I like the order. So keep that in mind as you're doing it. Also, we'll go in order of the order that you post in your stories. It will go in order of that for your actual products in your highlights. That makes sense? I think that's it, you guys. It's a lot. Information overload. I know. I'm so sorry. That's why we're breaking up. This is part 1. Okay. Well, I'll change the name of this. This is part 1. Next week, I will model it for you. I will show you. I will give you the content so you know how to do it. This week, though, set up your other profiles today. Start working on the highlights. Start with just that. And then next week, I will model it. You can screenshot it. You can share it. We can do a practice round. No one's in there yet. You guys don't add anyone in there. You can do like a little practice round. Okay. So I think that's it. Oh, one last thing. Sorry. And then I promise I'm done. In this party, I will intertwine because I'm going to treat this like an actual party. I'm going to role play as the rep that is doing the party. My hostess will be Lindsay. Okay. I'm not going to break role unless you see a black and white video. Those are going to be rep tips. So I'll add those in. I actually made another highlight section that will welcome you and explain what this party. So you'll see those pop in. If you see black and white, that means I'm talking to you as a rep. Okay. And I'm giving you like little tips. Outside of those, I will be in party mode. All right. Anything else? What time on Tuesday? Geez, I don't know. Probably I try to get posts up like early in the morning to like, hey, the party starts today. So it'll be run just like a regular party. So probably like 8, 9. No, it'll probably be like 8:30. After I drop my kids off, I'll come. I'll do a little welcome video. So it'll be around that time, Pacific Standard Time. Will you give us a list of what to do this week before the actual party? Yes. And that is all on here. So you have basically 5 things to do this week. You need to set up your additional profile, set up your bio. That includes if you're actually going to set up a shopping link, which you might as well do, put that in there. Number 3, start posting to your stories to create those highlights. And these are all, Jordan, they're all in the description of this video. And then skip over the invite because we're not doing that yet. You will do that, but not quite yet because we're going to practice before you, unless you just want to dive in. I mean, if you're ready, just invite some people. You can run it simultaneously with me. And then posting will be the next part of this. Okay. Is there a fast way to wipe the whole party clean at the end? I haven't found a way to do that. And honestly, I'm already stressing a little bit about that because we don't want to look like spam. And if we have even if I have a ton of people in the training group, I'm going to slowly remove people because anytime that we are like, add, delete, they're like, oh, you're spam, you're out. So we need to not do anything drastic all at once. And I don't think correct me if I'm wrong, there's a way to wipe everybody out. I personally won't be doing that. I'll be doing it gradually so Instagram doesn't lock me out and call me spam. All right. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Well, I'm learning with you guys. This has been trial and error myself. This has been, trying different things and seeing what works, what doesn't. But I have found this to be a good new way to run these. The whole idea of being able to tag our hosts and then make it so they can share is game changer. The reach is so much more. and it's easy for our customers so they can link directly to the shopping event. So all of those things make it, I think, a new fun way and kind of an easier way once you get it set up to do these. And I think if you guys are like me, we're always looking for new ways. And let's be honest, easier and streamlined ways to do things. And I think this might be a good little transition if you're kind of getting over Facebook parties or just want something new. I'm not saying get rid of those. We need those. People, there are still a lot of people that just are comfortable on Facebook, and we want to have that option for them. But I'm kind of loving this little bit of a shift and trying something new and different. All right. Any other questions? Totally went over by 15 minutes. We have not done that in a while. I try to keep these 30 minutes short and sweet, but that was a ton. It was a ton of information. We're not going to talk any more about this. And I'm going to model it for you next week. We're going to go over it, and you can ask questions. Honestly, because it's a training event, you could comment in whatever post or video or whatever. You just comment your questions and we'll go over it. And then I'll answer it in a rep tip in black and white for you. How's that sound? Do you use website pics, real life pics, or both? I use both. If you have pictures of you, so they're going to get to know you. You're going on live, you're doing videos. If you have pictures of you in ZYIA, that just shows you are backing it, that you wear it, you love it. Post you, or even better, if you have your hostess in anything ZYIA, definitely share those. But I like to do more lifestyle pics. I usually get them all screenshotted off the corporate Instagram site, or my favorite lifestyle pics off the website. Just download them that way. Can we follow your party already? You can, but I'm still adding a few things to the highlights, so I probably won't let you in quite yet, but you can follow it. I put the in the description. I think it's under invite number 4. Yeah. In number 4 is the actual link to the party. So if you want to request it, you totally can, but I'll put it out on our team pages too, and I'll put the link that you can follow. And I'll put it in the comments too, but I might not let you in yet because I'm still playing around just a little bit with it. Let's see. Oh, of course. Yes. A little overwhelmed just because it's different from what I usually do, but looking forward to reaching out to my Insta only customers and friends. Good. I know it is. I was the same way. I felt the exact same way. I'm like, so nervous to do this, but then I did it and I'm like, okay, this is total. We can do this again. This might even be easier. Like I really, really liked it. So it's a shift, and anything different feels scary. We know that. I mean, we're doing this business, right? This is not for the weak. This is not something that wants to feel comfortable. So I encourage you, keep trying different things, maybe something even outside of this. So let's see. When you wipe the site clean, does it delete the comments also? It will delete it. Yeah. On the post, it'll delete everything. I know that's really scary, but if you have it all on your phone, you have all the posts, it's very easy. And you can save it in your notes even. Save it somewhere so you can easily copy, paste it. Probably want to change it a little bit. Just again, we don't want to ever look like spam. Do not ever grab the exact website description from a product and paste it in there. Change the pictures, try to crop them differently, put your watermark on it, whatever. But try to switch it up. We don't want to we don't get in trouble. We don't put in Instagram jail. I haven't been there yet, only Facebook jail, but just keep that in mind. I'd love to be able to see Chrissy's on action before I type in. When she's ready, I'd love to. You mean join in on the party that we're doing? Because I will, yeah, I screenshotted these, but I will definitely, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you all the things, you guys, all the things. One thing too, when you're making your posts, still going, this is unbelievable. But I kind of liked it, like on the bras, and I want to make sure you know how to do this because I think it's so cool. So you have the option. See how I did? See how I showed the back of the bra? So you can post a picture and then click that little sticker. And now they have the option. They have the option to add another graphic. So it's the coolest thing. And you just add, you can show like this one. I want to show both sides. You can add the background. It's such a cool, like we don't do those on Facebook. You can do it here. You can show the front and back, all that good stuff. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll show you, but it's really easy and it's a cool way. You can show different colors and stuff. All right. Anything else? Yes, of course. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all or leading up to it. If you run into any issues setting up your profile, just let me know, but should be good. I think this will be good. This will be a good little evolving, I don't know, party platform that we can test out and try. And I'm sure, I mean, even on this call, we thought I mean, Jennifer, you said the whole milkshake thing, that changes everything right there. We can have multiple hostesses on our Instagram party. So this is one thing I've learned doing this business, doing these parties, it's always changing. Every time you get something figured out, something else changes, or there's a better way to do it or a different way to share. So be open to that. Don't be scared of it. Be open to it. And we got to kind of shift with it as our social media shifts. So, all right, I'm done talking, way over. Have a great day, you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.